it's live. There we go. The old YouTube is going. Yeah, I had fun last night talking about the paranormal. I'll get into that in a second. I hope Nick didn't fall asleep. Cali Nick. And I think, I forget her name, Dana? She said she used to own a restaurant. I don't know where, but she said it was haunted. She's going to be joining us tonight, hopefully. I'm not on TikTok yet. I will be in a few minutes once I set up these pop-outs. I already went out. I did the driveway, 6 more bags. I'm a busy person. And I didn't go to bed till 5:30. We were up all night talking. What's greater, I didn't know. KJ showed me last night. I can bring people into TikTok and come on with me while I'm live, and you could hear them as clear as day. I have to be careful, like, I don't really know these people. KJ's awesome. He's really cool. But you don't know who you know what I mean? I know I've known him for a few months. It all started with the coverage of the weather. But at the same time, you're just learning who these people are. Like Amol, I know him for a long time. Nick, Nick has been around for quite some time now. Fantasy, there are the regulars. Ken in Massachusetts. I don't know if I'd ever bring Grandizer on. Oh my God. No offense, but he might be as bad as a mole. I had to do that. But last night was fun. I'm going to game for a little while because I need to relax. And I don't know if I can pull it up on... And good morning. Well, not good morning. It feels like morning to me. Good afternoon to everybody on TikTok. Have I seen Kevin? No. Amol. And sometimes you gotta wonder, like, I hope everybody's okay, I haven't seen, who I haven't seen? Amol, Justin. Or Jax. Those are the two I'm wondering about. I have not seen them during live shows in chat because they used to go to the Bishop. I have not seen them at all. That has me worried. It's been like a year. I know, me too. I hope he's well. But last night, we were up till 5:30. I was up till 5:30. Alexa, what's the time zone in Tennessee?
Tennessee has 2 time zones.
Oh, yeah, Central and Eastern.
Most of the state, including Nashville and Memphis, is in the Central time zone. East Tennessee is in the Eastern time zone.
Just barely. So he's in somewhere in the Central time zone. Of course, Nick was hanging around. So was Rat on the Rumbler channel. We were all having a good time talking about the paranormal for hours. And like I said, on TikTok, I just realized he showed me. I never did it before. Multi-guest. You can bring people on. So he was hanging out with me for like 2-3 hours at least. And then somebody that was in the chat, I can't remember her name. I think it was Dana. She said she used to own a haunted restaurant. So tonight when I come back after 8, after I work, she may be joining us. And we're going to talk paranormal. Now, I'm not going to bring any of the people that I know yet to talk paranormal. The people that, I got to call my friend Al. He's in charge. I don't know if he's still doing it. but he's in charge of a paranormal group for a long time. I don't know if he has TikTok, but if he, it would be great to get him on. I'm gonna call him. That's who we need. Where's my phone? That's who we need. Part of TikTok guest. Some people don't use TikTok. I don't know why. I mean, there are certain things you have to abide by, guidelines that could be make it tough for a lot of people. And that's just the truth. Hey, bad one, did you look at my painting? What the? Wow. 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 I will show. Somebody's messaging me. I gotta message them back. Alright, let me call my friend Al. He should pick up. I gotta get him. He's gotta get it. He's gotta get TikTok. If he doesn't have... Oh, no, wrong person. Oh, no, that was the right person. Whew. Let's see if he picks up. What's up, Dusty? Hope you're doing well. We're gonna hook this up for tonight, maybe. And hello to everybody on TikTok. Pick up the phone, dude.
Call has been
Oh, come on. I hate when that happens. Anyway, checking the weather because it's interesting because I love weather. There's people in the other chat rooms that know that I've been covering weather for years, especially when we're dealing with the hurricane season. I stay on top of that. I cover it to provide information to the public. That's what it's really about. KJ, who comes in chat on TikTok. What's this, Dusty? Oh, yeah. Thank you for sending that. Wait, hold on. Don't take it off yet. There you are. We'll get into that in a second. I got to bookmark your page. I got it. I will definitely get into that. I got it, though. Thank you for sending that. You could remove it now. You could remove it from chat. Dusty, you're a mod. You should be able to remove that. I bookmarked it, so we're good. But anyway, KJ that comes into chat, and hello to Elizabeth. Anybody who's on TikTok. He was in that area that was just pummeled horrifically. And many of those people in that area, really, down in here, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, this whole area, earlier in the year, a few months ago, the tornadoes were rampant. And it was so bad. We all know, sadly and horrifically, what happened in Texas and Kerrville. But these people had a rough time. Many. And he was talking about what he and his family experienced in Tennessee with these tornadoes. And when you hear the stories on how he had to go to a tornado shelter and his mom was at home because they had a lot of pets. And then the communication falls down. Everything shuts down. Nothing's working. You know what kind of a feeling that must be, knowing that you can't communicate with your loved ones because they're somewhere else and you don't even know what's going on, but you're in a bunker shelter type of deal. You're safe, but you're so worried because you can't even call them. And he was talking about the whole story, how she traveled through flooding waters in her vehicle up to pretty much the top of her tires. And she has, I forgot what vehicle it was. Arcadia, an older Arcadia. Those are pretty big. And when you hear the stories of what people go through, and so I need to focus more. And now's not this, not necessarily a lot of activity, but I need to focus more on the weather and keep everybody on point of what's going on because I'm really good at it. Not to brag, but I'm really good at it. And you want to be accurate. You want to be as accurate as you possibly can because that's a responsibility. It's irresponsible not to be. So here it looks like it might rain. I don't know. I'm just coming on. I'm checking. There are 5 alerts. I'm curious to see where these severe thunderstorm warnings are. New York. Not by me though. It's way up. I knew it. So there's a nasty cell there. Looks like there's some more cells developing to the west. And you could see there's some developing here. It's early in the day. I am right about here. This is where I am. Like right about there. So I have to watch because we're in this box, but it's to the west. So there is no severe thunderstorm threat here. This is 5%. See? 5%. But that doesn't mean we can't get some thunderstorms today. So I need to keep an eye on that. But that's the only alert for a severe thunderstorm warning is in my state, but way up. So there's nothing really going on throughout the country, which is good. And hello to Audrey. Andy, how are you? What is this? Audrey, you should know by now it's all over the place. Anything could be going on at any given time when I'm streaming. And let me say hello to some of the people popping in. I don't know if they're still... I know Elizabeth's there. I see Elizabeth. For anybody who's coming into TikTok, I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Hope you have a great day. So I'm guessing that KJ that doesn't sleep at night, it was so interesting last night, is probably sleeping right now. Andy, you know how much I send my thoughts and positive energy to you and your family. You know, we've known each other for a long time. He's in the UK. I've known him in chat on the tube thing. Oh my God, 13 years? At least 11, 12 years. Dusty, who's dealing with a major health issue right now. He does have a GoFundMe. And I'll get into that. He's a dear friend, great person. And does a lot, his job, and he's dealing with some serious kidney failure issues. I've known him for a long time. Amol, same thing, over a decade. So it's cool because we have like a family community that we've known each other for so long. What's up to Brian, Judith, user, Lynn, Kaylin, David, Glenn? Where are you? That's actually your username. Where are you? My mother does that all the time. Where are you? Few users are in there. So good afternoon to all of you on TikTok. Andy, you better watch your weather in the UK. I'm going to show that. You need to watch the remnants of Erin coming your way. And I don't know if it's going to go south of you, more toward France and Spain. I'm going to get into that in a second. Hello to Nick and Gizzy. But I'm going to share my friend's page. If anybody would like to help, his name is Tim. He was recently diagnosed with an aggressive form of kidney failure called collapsing FSG, and I'm going to be on peritoneal dialysis. This diagnosis came out of the blue after routine physical revealed abnormal levels in my kidney functions. Due to the nature of the disease and the means to mitigate the condition, I've had to make some pretty significant changes in my life. One of those changes is my ability to work. That's just, see, while I wait on Social Security to evaluate his disability, my family and I are in desperate need of assistance to continue to pay our bills. This is where you can help. So anybody out there, if you can help, I'm going to share it on my screen. It's GoFundMe. I'm pretty sure you could look up Tim Ledbetter, I would think. I'll put the link in the chat and TikTok if anybody can help. Anything helps. Please do. He's a great person. And we know that this happens, sadly, to so many people. And if I could help everyone, I would. And I'm going to put the link in TikTok because they're in there. He already put the link in there. And what's up to Brad, Galvins, Irene? No, TikToker. That's actually a name. No. So, yes, please, if you can help. What's going on over here? All right, I'm going to just check another weather. I don't want that. I want AccuWeather. Actually, I don't even want that. I want windy. Let's check it out. I need my coffee. So, right there, you're looking at the remnants of Erin. Can you believe that? Look how powerful and huge that storm is. Look at the size of that storm. Think how big the Atlantic Ocean is. Look, that storm is affecting still parts of the northern areas of like Canada. It's actually still affecting some of those areas and now starting to affect the UK. That's how big that storm is. Think about that. It encompasses almost the entire ocean, the northern Atlantic. Think about Think how big that storm is. The screen is bugging out because I'm sharing it. That's how massive that storm is. That's monstrous. That's very rare you see a storm that large. Now let's see where it's headed. This is the Euro model. I don't use the American model. I use the Euro. I love the Euro model. I am not a fan of the American model. It's heading north, which could be a good sign for those folks in Ireland, Scotland. It may not be a good sign for Norway and the more northern countries. Let's see where it's going. Oh, it's just sitting there now. It's weakening, which is great news in the model. Now it's dipping back down. Look at this one. Look, that's not going to affect them. That might be Iceland. I mean, not Iceland, Greenland. So there it is. There's the impact. As a much weakened storm, but still they're going to have nasty weather along the coastal areas here in Ireland. Onshore flow. And they're definitely going to have some rain here. And it'll affect the UK as well. So this is coming your way by Thursday. So if you live those, Andy, just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on your weather by midweek. Because that is coming. And there are other little storms that were developing, but they're not going to affect the United States. This one curved out from the Atlantic, and the Atlantic actually looks very quiet right now, which is a great thing because we're hitting the height of the hurricane season. The Atlantic is quiet. That's a good thing for all of us here in the States. Now there's a low pressure developing here, but that's nothing really. That's just a storm. There's another low pressure coming off of Africa here. May not turn into anything. It's still there. Here's that low pressure. It's going out to sea, so it's not really going to affect us with any nasty weather. It looks like there's a disturbance here, but it doesn't look organized at all. It just disappeared. Got shredded. There's a high pressure there in the Atlantic. This is a good thing right here. I don't trust the models too far out anyway. And that's the one, that's 2 weeks away. I'm not gonna, you can't see it. It's behind my camera. Let me take my camera down. There it is. It's showing it now. But it's to the north. We have to watch this one because of the high pressure here. It's gonna drive this down. It could bring it right up, depending on what this high does. And looks like there's another disturbance here, but this is 2 weeks out. It can't be trusted. The models change. I want to just see what the American is showing. I don't know why. The American is showing the same system here, not as strong. And the high is way over here. So the steering currents are here. But this is 2 weeks away. It can't be, it's not reliable at all. I don't trust this model's 5 days out. To be honest, I don't. So I'm not putting much weight in what we just seen there. Okay, let me see if the game is on. Okay. My controller. Let's get that going. It'd be nice if I just pick up the control. I have too many games. Oh, I just have too many games. It's out of control. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so the weather looks good for us. So what's going on in the chats? Let's see if anybody's... I see a mole is telling a friend that is dealing with the health issues. And hello to those on TikTok. If anybody's there. I don't think anybody's in there. Which is rare. It's daytime. People are doing things, and I don't blame them. What's going on in here? Get as much calories from rice as possible, and don't forget about vitamin C. I found I actually like cauliflower. You know what? I love cauliflower in the air fryer when it gets crispy. Oh, it's so good. And hello to Sanchez and everybody popping up in TikTok. Cauliflower and rice. Are you talking, what kind of a rice are you talking about? Brown rice? What kind of rice are you talking about, Amol? The more healthier rice, I hope, right? Oh, he likes sushi. Yeah, you got to try to stay away from the salt for sure. Sodium. Amol knows his stuff. Lots of fruit, rice. He can't have banana, kiwi, tomato, anything with potassium. Okay. So they're going back and forth. What's going on in the UK? Oh, really? You're getting fiber finally in the UK. He's getting it installed on Thursday. Entire UK telecom network is getting modernized. It's about time, right? Amol's in the old... I think he's in the old YouTube. I don't know where you are. But both YouTubes are up. I shouldn't have said it. I'm on TikTok. Both of the tubies are running. Again. No more Trovito. I got rid of Trovo. It's TikTok, where you guys are, and the Twitchy and the Rumblers. So we're all over the place. And Facebook. I'll be cooking later when I'm working. So, and see, that's cool that you guys are helping each other out with important information. I don't know where you are. Wherever you're not, he's at. And Dusty's on the other one too. Andy. So wherever you are, he's on the other one. And so is Dusty. And Audrey's with you on that one. And then I see TikTok. There's nobody in TikTok right now. TikTok is super quiet. It wasn't so quiet the last few nights. We had a lot of fun last night. Like tonight, I'll be making, because I don't eat it. I cheat at least once a week. I have to. It's like, my God, all I eat is salads and vegetables. I don't even know. I haven't weighed myself. I haven't had anything to eat yet, and it's almost 1:30. But I'm losing a lot. You know what I did today? This morning already? And I went to bed at 5:30. But I fell right to sleep. I don't know if it's going to be available to view it on TikTok. I did a couple of shorts on TikTok. I did some patchwork on the driveway. I'm redoing the driveway up there by my neighbor. And it's awesome. We're working together. She's buying the stuff. I do the labor and do the repairs. And I'm going to get that driveway official. I just need a little time. And I don't want, it's hard because she has to put this stuff. Each bag is 60 pounds. She's putting this asphalt patch in her car. She's doing the best she can, and I'm doing the best I can. And I take care of the neighbor's property, so I've got a lot of responsibilities going on around me. Where can I find my posts? He said they're teaching me stuff. KJ taught me a lot already. Yes, I gotta call her. I have to call her. I have to call Chanel. Where would I find my shorts? On the live recordings. That's live. Where are the shorts located? They gotta be somewhere. I have no clue. I mean, I've been using TikTok, but I'm by no means familiar with a lot of it. I really don't know where my stuff is. I'm gonna need somebody to help me with that. He's sleeping. Real-time performance. That's not... I don't know. The only way I could maybe do this is go to my own on my phone. I'll try it that way. And try to grab a link that way. What's up, Alice? Yeah, Starship is at 7:30 my time, but I'll be working. Unless it's delayed. Unfortunately, I'll be working at that time. And hello to my brother in Arkansas. Okay, somebody's messaging me important. You could hear the messages coming through. Okay, let me go to TikTok on the phone. Profile. Nobody's looked at it? Oh, 34 people looked at it. Now how do I grab that link of the short?
Okay, I'm done.
Let me see. There it is, copy link. There's got to be a copy link right there. Now I'm going to share it to myself on Teams. There's always a way. Okay, just sent it to myself. I just did this morning. I'm always busy. I'm waiting for Teams to open. And believe me, you're going to see how this evolves over time. Because I did my driveway. Why is that coming up? Why did that come up? That's not the short. What the heck? It's working on the phone, but it didn't work on here. That's bizarre. Oh, there it goes. It's a little tricky. And it has the share right now on the screen. That's crazy. trying to make it full screen. Oh, I gotta press a key? I've never seen that before. I'm learning. I'm trying to rewind the thing. Okay, now I can share the screen. So I did this morning. Good night. Have a great one, Dusty. I'll be on later on tonight. Oh my God, it started to play again by itself. So I did this morning. You could tell where the new patch is, right here. I have to level this out. See these cracks? That's where it's sinking. And I got to do it little by little. Because I have to fill it, level it, and then I'll level it out. I've already done up here. See how this was done before? Now when she buys more, I will level it out to here. This is where I got to go to, right here, along that crack, because that's where it's sinking from the traffic. So I got to get beyond that to level it. Like it's up here, it's leveled already. But I'm concentrated. This is where it was really bad. And you had to see this before I did all this work. You have no idea. And I have to tamp it down. It's a lot of work. So I did this morning. This was on TikTok earlier. And I see that where that is right here. This has to get filled and leveled and brought to here. But you just don't do it. You have to set it. The best thing to do is little at a time, pack it down, let it set, then you put another layer. You just don't want to try to fill the whole thing at once. No. Because then it's going to be loose. It's not going to be compact when you tamp it down. Bad idea. Bad idea. It's going to not be even. It's going to start. It might go sink a little bit in spots. You don't want to do that. You want to do it evenly, maybe an inch, and then you go over it. That's the best way to do it. Because it'll pack in now with traffic like that. Look how packed this one got from traffic. This will pack in. This will look like this in a couple of days. It's remarkable. This is the kind of stuff they use on the streets for potholes and stuff. But look at that's new. All this is new. And then up there you can see where I did today. Right up there and there. There was a big hole on that side. So then I'll expand. I still have to do that right side coming down maybe 8 feet to about there. And then, like I said before, I have to level it to meet the middle because the traffic sinks the sides and it's cracking. It's old. You see that? I did that by myself. That's my part of the driveway. I did that by myself last year. Cost me $2,000 buying individual bags. And I did it section at a time. And then I took a piece of plywood, 4x8, and I went over it in the sections with the car. And I tamped it down. I went over the car sideways. And of course I tamped it by hand, but it flattened it. Look how nice that came out. So that's what I did this morning already. And there's still a lot more to do. And there's a thing, well, you got to remember, use a compactor. To rent one of those rolling machines is a lot of money. A lot of money. The way I do it works. Like the saying goes, if it ain't broken, I ain't fixing it. My way of doing it works just fine. Maybe more work, but it works. I have no problem. Look how nice the driveway came out. So I've been there, done that. I'm not a rookie at this. But those are the things. It's always constant stuff going on. Always busy. Because winter's coming. And when that freezes up and you have those cracks, the water gets in there, it expands it as it freezes, and it just destroys it even more. Those cracks must be taken care of before winter, because it's just going to get really bad if it doesn't. That's going to get bad. Water does a lot of damage, as many of you know, in the frozen form too. Because a lot of the times when they do the streets, that melt comes down and our driveway freezes. In extreme cold. It's a whole bunch of stuff. And again, hello to all of those on TikTok. I do have a hand tamper. That's what I use, Mike. Matter of fact, I told my neighbor to clean it because it's starting to get sticky. You don't want a sticky tamper, because then it pulls up the asphalt. It's pushing it down, but then it's sticking to the bottom of the tamper. So you got to make sure that's clean. I told her to wash it. She's gonna wash it for me, because there's still some more work to do there. What's up, Callie Nick? Did you have any nightmares last night, Callie Nick, from all the paranormal talk? We were up till 5:30 last night. Well, I was. For you in California, it was nothing. You were up till like 2:30. It was fun last night with KJ. That's the cool thing about TikTok, is bringing people on. A lot of people enjoyed that conversation last night. I like that TikTok option. I didn't know about that you could bring people on as guests. It was pretty cool. A new toy to play with. So thanks to KJ, and we may have Dana joining us tonight. She used to own a haunted restaurant. I got to hear about this. So she may join us tonight on TikTok. I have to thank all the TikTokers too for all your support. On the Perseids meteor shower, there were 100,000 of you. So I have to thank all of you for supporting and coming by and hanging out. And I see all of you popping in there now. So I hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday. Sunday. I'm thinking of Thursday because I got something going on Thursday. And welcome back, New York City Wheelman. No sky watching now. We might have rain today. Don't give me specifics, Wheelman. Are you in the city or are you up here? We might get thunderstorms today. More to the north. But we might get some, and then it's going to cool down again for us. If you're in the city, if you're in New York. I'm originally from the Bronx, Pelham Bay. If you are from New York City, Wheelman. Just saying, what's up, Cedric, Lobo, Rudy, Seminole, Lacey, L, Galagos, Gabriel, Cassie, all of you. It would take me a while to read all your names, but hello to all of you on TikTok. Yeah, so I'm trying to call my friend Al. To see if he'll join me tonight to talk about paranormal. Because we're going to continue that conversation. Nick is like, I'll be back tomorrow for this. Right, Callie Nick? He's like, you guys are not going to let me sleep tonight. And the thing is, weird stuff was going on as we're doing it too. Pick up the phone, Al. What's wrong with you? Oh, jeez. And hopefully Dana will be back and tell us about her haunted restaurant. Now, I don't know if it's where she's currently at or is when she was in the New York City area, specifically New Rochelle. If she owned a restaurant near the city. Because if that's the case, I'm driving to the city now. And if this restaurant still exists, I want to go there. I want to check it out. And hello to Susie. What's going on? You can have the rain, but I'd rather the weather. Dude, it's so comfortable. It's a little humid today. I love it when it's in the mid 70s. Oh gosh, it's so comfortable. Oh. Bike riding is great when it's like in the mid 70s. It's not too hot, not too cool, comfortable. It's like perfect. I love bike riding when it's like that. Oh my gosh. it's like perfect. That's for me at least. That's the conditions I like. Have you ever witnessed any hauntings? Heck yes. Oh, heck yes. I'm trying to think. Because I went to the Shanley Hotel with a team. I gotta call Ken. I haven't talked to him. He's a leader of a big paranormal team. And I missed them. And there was some weird stuff that went on. You have to know. Now there are people, of course, there's always going to be people out there and it's healthy to be skeptical. There's nothing wrong about being skeptical. It's good to be skeptical. Question everything. But then there are people out there strictly, all their role is to debunk. That's all they do. Is just try to debunk. They're not being objective. Their mission is to say that's fake. It's bullshit. It's just like that. That's their mission. So you gotta, there's all kinds of people out there. Which I already know what the deal is. Comes with a terrier.
Hello.
What's happening?
Hello.
What's going on? It's Bill.
Hello, Bill.
How's everything?
Good. Just on our way to birthday party.
Well, cool. Listen, you gotta keep me in the loop if you go on any of these investigations, because I want to go.
All right. Well, I'm about to meet up with Cody and Satori.
Now?
So-
Today? Now?
Yeah, they're going to this party too. It's for an older guy, 75th birthday party.
Well, please tell them I send my love.
They will.
Everybody, your wife, everyone.
Yeah, she's right here. So, Bill, we are absolutely, without question, anything that is reachable for you, or we can get you a place, we're happy to reach out to you. No worries there, bud.
Yeah, because I got that equipment, the list that you gave me, and I got everything that was on that list. So I'm ready. And you know what? I could have fun with it because you guys can always be guests on a show, like with Andrea, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we can show a lot of those clips there. There's plenty of places for you guys to promote stuff. You know what I mean?